Day 52nd. On the 52nd day of our journey through the matrix of 37 flowers of our life, on the day of the 14th law of physical selection, we have achieved a complete selection of spaces for public spaces in the picture of our world. The space of today's flower, after we illuminate its center with red, we will paint in two colors, purple and orange. And at this point, it makes sense to remember again what we talked about on the 7th day of this practice of ours. Now we know where the source of our life's provision sits. In the hunt, we want to know where it sits. After all, we want to see it with our own eyes. And at the same time, obviously, we still want to stand calmly on our feet and feel solid ground beneath us. And not faint from horror at the sight of some miracle you'd. Strictly speaking, we do not want to just sit on our butts and wait for the weather to change. After all, everyone knows this wise saying. If the mountain does not come to Mohammed, Mohammed goes to the mountain. We want to move ourselves without outside help and kicks, rhythmically, progressively, consciously, and independently towards our own goal. We want to firmly and confidently place our lotus feet on the paths where our eyes lead us. We want to clearly understand the meanings of the words surrounding us. And strictly speaking, we are only interested in the issues of ensuring our own life. And so, we remembered these words in the place of the I Ching matrix, where the mountains of the western and eastern ridges intersect in the hexagram concentration. Here, the mistress of the earth, Guskan, receives full sustenance in the form of the apple of eternal youth with one mantra Jen. Here, the warriors of heaven and earth conduct their ascetic, multi-day motionless meditations. And here it makes sense for us to talk about the architecture of the element of earth. This is a cube, a hexahedron. The hexahedron consists of 6 squares. That is, for an external observer, consciousness has visually stood on the same plane with the minds in this construction. And there are as many as 6 of these planes. But here, there are points of view for the internal observer as well. And from the inside, in the earth element, the minds and consciousness have different layouts of planes. Inside, the earth element consists of 6 pyramids, similar to the air element. Only in the air element, 2 pyramids of 4 triangular faces have 1 square base. In the earth element, the square bases are extended outward. And each base has its own pyramid of 4 triangular faces. All our dense bodies, according to the author of the Srimad Bhagavatam, are forms of the earth element. Although, of course, we know from school that the body of newborns consists of 90% water in children, -80% in adults, -65% in the elderly, -40%. But we will not look for contradictions in the statements of various sages on the subject of the structure of our bodies. Today, it makes sense to think about the number of mirror surfaces in the structures of our bodies. After all, consciousness created a 3-dimensional world, only to save its own life from the contradictory disagreements of minds. Mirrors! This is what creates all the illusions of volume. But, if you can see the plane of the mirror, knowing its triangular or square shape, in the clearly defined architecture of the element, it will become easier for you to find yourself as the essence, wherever chance or circumstance throws you. Do not forget about the external and internal view of things. Then, you will stop being horrified or touched by the abundance of your reflections. You will be able to calmly and simply navigate the plane of your life. Even when you see the obvious end of your own life, you will be able to see its obvious continuation in the reflection on another mirror. And now, I return your attention to coloring the outer edges of today's flower with brown and pink. We need this so that we can clearly and easily see the beauty of the change in the picture of our world. Excellent! The day has taken place.